Matthew 5:31. It was also said, "Whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that anyone who divorces his wife, except on the ground of unchastity, causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery." I will go on Monday to a more thorough examination of this passage and what does it say, what does it mean, and how it applies to us. But I want to spend, before we really get into the subject of divorce, just a few moments speaking from a pastor's heart. Those of you who have been divorced, may God bless you. It leaves a scar on a soul. Now, you don't need me to tell you that. You know that scar. You know the pain of what it means to have wanted it to mean until death us do part, and it didn't. It may have been your fault. It may not have been your fault. It may have been a mixture. It really doesn't matter. The pain is deep, and you know it. Hear this. God hears your pain. God knows the frailty of human condition, and He is with you, even in the midst of the deepest scar that you have. There's another group, those of you who wish you had been divorced. It's been an ongoing thing, and whatever it may be an addiction, it may be infidelity, it may be physical abuse, it may be emotional abuse, whatever it may be, you wish they would just leave. But you and your convictions cannot leave. Hear this word from God. He knows your pain. He hears your cry. Sometimes your cry of desperate loneliness. Know that and be in the midst of that. Then there are those of you who perhaps should have been divorced. There are some circumstances that are so horrendous that I have had to look people in the eye and say, you really have no choice. And the sooner you do it, the better it will be. Some have not wanted to pull the trigger themselves. Some have wished that their spouse would leave, but they've reached the point, for their kids' sake, for their sake, for whatever sake, and they cannot do it. Hear this word from God. He hears your pain. He is in the midst of your pain, and He will give you strength in the midst of it. Human relationships are the most difficult thing that we humans participate in. We need to know, desperately need to know, that God is in the midst of our pain. May you know it always. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a child of God. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a saint. This is Brad Reeves, pastor of the First United Methodist Church in Deming, New Mexico, wishing you would know the God who is in the midst of your pain.